The death penalty has really been becoming a trending topic these days. There's a lot of controversy about whether or not it should still be in use. This is because many people think that the death penalty is immoral. Capital punishment may be stopped due to the high cost. California has proposed a bill that may stop the death penalty in the state, which will be talked about more during this presentation. This presentation will also go over the opinions of California citizens. The death penalty is a legal form of punishment in California. However, it's been put on hold since 2006. The two methods currently being used are lethal injection and asphyxiation. In 1994, a United States federal judge ruled that the usage of the gas chamber was cruel and unusual punishment. But in 1999, the Supreme Court decided that the inmate should be able to choose, so the gas chamber is available for usage if the inmate opts for it. Code says that if the inmate does not decide the method used within 10 days after the warden's service upon the inmate of the execution warrant, the default method given is lethal injection.
In 1972, the Supreme Court decided that capital punishment was a violation of the state constitution, but in 1976, the death penalty was reinstated. Since then, 13 people have been executed by the state. In 2006, due to finding flaws in the state's execution process, U.S. District Judge Jeremy Fogel halted execution.
As of March 2, 2011, there are 720 offenders on California's death row. In July of 2011, the California State Assembly's Public Safety Committee approved Senate Bill 490. The bill will be put on the November 2012 ballot. It will ask voters to decide whether or not to stop the death penalty in California. It will be replaced by life in prison with no possibility of parole. There are many factors that are involved in passing or not passing the bill. One of the problems is the cost of the death penalty. Currently, it is costing California $184 million annually to execute prisoners, which is more costly than keeping the person in prison for life. This ballot is a very big deal for the state of California and might make big changes in 2012.
In California, the only prison that has the ability to perform the death penalty is San Quentin Correctional Institute. As of December 2008, there are 637 male inmates on death row. There are many pros to having the death penalty in California. Criminals who have committed rape, torture, treason, kidnap, murder will get put on the death penalty.
Many people in California don't want the death penalty. Many say that ultimately, the moral question surrounding capital punishment in America has less to do with whether those convicted of violent crimes deserve to die than whether the state and federal governments deserve to kill those whom it has imprisoned. Anti-death penalty groups say that death is an unusually severe punishment, unusual in its pain, in its finality, and in its enormity. The fatal constitutional infirmity in the punishment of death is that it treats members of the human race as non-humans, as objects to be toyed with and discarded. Since the reinstatement of the modern death penalty, 87 people have been freed from death row because they were later proven innocent. Many different people have many different opinions on the death penalty in the state.
Should California have the death penalty, or should we not have the death penalty? There are many reasons to keep and get rid of the death penalty, but however you feel about the death penalty, there are many people who feel the same